Yo, what's up, everybody? Look, man, I was just looking at a post, and if you know, you know me. You know, I'm a girl dad. You dig? That's my handle. That's what I go by. That's what I live by. Uh, Anyone that knows me and knows my content knows that I love my kids, and I go for the end of the earth with my kids. Me and my kids' mother, we're married. We're together. But in retrospect, and with that all being said, I just seen a post where a guy was saying, his kids called him on speakerphone and their mother had them call to get money for Christmas things. And he told them straight up, hey, when you guys are with me on Christmas, I get you guys something, but I'm not sending no money. And he was asking if it was wrong for him not to send no money because he paid child support. No, he ain't wrong. But at the same time, I love the transparency of him having the courage to allow his kids to know that, what his stance is and what he will and won't do, what he will and won't tolerate. And that has no bearing on what they are going to receive or not receive from him for Christmas. In other words, your mom and I had an agreement. This is our agreement through the courts. Sad that we had to go through that, but this is what it is and this is how it's going to be. For his kid's mother to insinuate that he's not providing when he is paying child support is wrong. I will say that. And then that's another story in itself because I don't know the whole details from that. You know what I mean? There's a lot of entities that go into all of that. But at the end of the day, my opinion and my point on this whole situation is, hey, stop laying down with people that you're not gonna be with. And if you're not gonna be with them, y'all need to at least be adult enough and grown enough to make y'all kids understand, sit y'all kids down. If y'all got significant others outside of y'all kids and y'all aren't together anymore, all of y'all need to sit down as adults, and figure it out. Because the kids are confused. They don't know no better. They didn't ask to fucking be here. Y'all putting them in a situation because y'all as adults can't make decisions because y'all did some shit as kids. Get over it. Face it. Understand that you did that shit. And you hurting them. So if y'all gonna argue, fuss, and fight, do that shit together and make sure that these kids know that that's y'all deal. That has nothing to do with no bearing on what they need. Get what they need out the way and worry about their wants on individual times. But explain to your kids. Use transparency. Make your kids understand. Hey, we just don't love each other anymore. We don't get along or whatever it may be. But make them understand. And I'm not saying make them understand. Let them know. Because as older they get, the more that they see, the more that they hear, and the more that you put on them, they're gonna start asking questions. So if you answer the questions from the get-go by being transparent and being real with your kids, because it's a real world out here. Your kids' friends ain't being unreal with them. They being as real as they can be because that's all the real that they know. Remember, life is a journey in learning. Knowledge is power. The more you know, the more you see, the more situations you're in, the more knowledge is gained to be able to handle those situations. All I'm saying is, to all the fathers and the mothers that's going through that bickering and fighting and going through the courts, y'all put yourselves in these situations, figure out why, and attack it, and come to an agreement. If you have to go through the courts, do it. But come to an agreement that's agreeable for all parties involved. Because it's more than just them kids that's involved. You got cousins, you got aunties, mamas, grandfathers, grandmothers. Everybody's involved in this. And we all say we family and we should be able to be open and honest. But you can't be if y'all doing snakish and devilish things towards one another. Man, God give us a chance and a choice every day. A chance to make the right choice. And the right choice might not be something that's supportive in your journey for your betterment. It might be for your child or for someone else that you love, but you got to understand and learn how to sacrifice too. We can't not sacrifice and just always get what we want. It's a compromise in everything, man. Life is compromising. When you make that good decision, that bad decision is lingering, and it's something that's good could have probably came out of that bad decision. You never know. But you didn't make that decision. All that you know is the decision that you made is doing good for you at that point, and that's all that matters and counts. Take criticism into a whole. Take criticism into the point to where you see what they're trying to say. Step outside the box sometimes. Let's use a piece of our brain that we haven't, and we can access it. It's just called shut up and pay attention. Sometimes always talking ain't gonna always get you where you need to go. Learn how to be quiet and listen. The greatest leaders are the best followers. The greatest leaders are the best followers. A moment of silence. It'll take you somewhere. Believe me, I had to shut up, sit back, and learn. I had to look in the mirror, understand myself, my growth, my misfortunes, my mishaps, my wins, my losses, all the mistakes, and own up to them and say, hey, I had a hand in doing it because at the end of the day, I made the choice. Stop blaming other people for your choices. And make sure when you make your choices, you make your choices yours. You make your choices in a wholehearted degree of being, this is what I want, precise. It can be done, people. We got to do it ourselves. Stop being so damn selfish and thinking you know every fucking thing, because you don't. But that situation I seen on TikTok just a minute ago with this guy talking about his kids, no, sir, you're not wrong. No, sir, you don't have to send anything extra if you don't want to, if it's not in your heart. Because at the end of the day, if the kids are old enough to call and do that, you should be able to set something up to where you can send kids some money other than what you're sending for child support to take care of them. Alright? Remember, child support is just taking care of them. That's the lights, the gas, you know what I mean, that. So, is the mom wrong for saying that, maybe dad need to send a little extra? No, she's not. But, yes, she is. Because it probably didn't have to be that way if y'all didn't have to go to court and go through all the extra stuff. But since you are there, in her retrospect, she being real too. Your daddy just sent a portion. I'm giving my all. And that's how they look at it. And we can't be wrong and be mad at them because they feel like they giving their all. If it ain't 50-50 down the line every 6 months, everybody taking care, then no. If that woman is doing that and all you are paying is child support, man, come on, man. It's Christmas time. These your kids, these your seeds. You love them. Or do you love them? Because it's okay if you don't. Because I've seen a lot of people and parents that did it, but it made their children's lives whole because their children knew the real. When you understand the real, it's easy to deal with the fake. It's sad, man, and I'm tired of rambling, but I hope y'all work that out. Dad, you did right. Mom, you right in your retrospect. At the end of the day, y'all got to come together for the kids and let the kids know that they're number one and that you want them to do and make better decisions than what you did so that they don't have to be in a situation like they are or like you all are in this lifetime. That being said, this is your girl, Dad, you dig. Man, y'all have a great day. Peace.